one.
Stepping into the box, Jurickson Profar. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The second baseman, Jurickson.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
Hit sharply but foul down the right side. And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matty, how about Stephen Piscotty? He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. First inning as we're just underway from Pittsburgh. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Piscotty.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the outfielder Stephen Piscotty. This is in the air out to straightaway center. After it is Marte. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. A's are gone in order. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Daniel Mengden is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's Mr. Old School. He reminds me a little bit of Catfish Hunter. Kind of animated on the mound, has a little bit of a herky-jerky delivery. Not overpowering. Good fastball. 89 to 92. Good mix of off-speed pitches. But I will say this, a strike thrower, and he's not afraid of the bat. He'll throw the ball over the plate.
Now at the plate, Starling Marte. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here's a pop-up now. Olsen has room in foul territory, and that's the first out of the inning. And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I think everyone should keep an eye on Gregory Polanco. You know, he's driving in a lot of runs. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 350. That tells me he thrives in those moments. He enjoys it. We'll see if he gets an opportunity to perform with runners on base in this one.
Now at the plate, Colin Moran. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, Dero. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax. Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
A bouncer up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hit.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The average coming in at 266, 1 home run and 6 RBIs. Set to deliver the 0-1. On he pops it up. Here comes Davis, but this will land untouched. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And this is popped up near second base. Hinder has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Corey.
At the plate, Corey Dickerson. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Laureano looks up. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A bouncer to the left side. Chapman brings it in. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Here's Chris Davis now. 2 hits in 8 tries for the series.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Roll. 1 inning, he'll be giving that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. 1 pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And let's take a look at the guy behind the dish, and that's Francisco Cervelli, one of the best ball framers in all our sport, a guy who's going to make his pitcher work for everything today.
Digging in, Matt Olson, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
These teams don't match up all that often, but due to interleague, they get a chance to play this season, and it's really difficult to sweep a team in a 3-game series when you don't play that team all that often.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Olsen at second. Chapman at first. One gone. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he fouls this one off. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Batting it.
Into the box now, Josh Begley. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. Slapped hard the opposite way, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A's strand a couple. They're still down. It's 2-0. Now batting, Gregory Polanco. In his career against this pitcher, he's 1 for 2.
Gregory.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Polanco, or El Cafe as he's sometimes referred to. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Pitch popped up, and he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at multi-dimensional Jurickson Profar. This guy at one point was the #1 prospect in all of baseball. Hasn't come to fruition the way we would have liked, but he is constantly grinding, the ability to play multiple positions and hit from both sides of the plate.
Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Into the box, Kevin Kramer. And it's fouled away. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they'll make him fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
From the stretch, 0-1 the count. Grounded down the third baseline, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Kramer on second. Rodriguez at first. 2 out in the inning. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one will bounce into the wall. And the runner will score from second. The relay throw, the tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Pirates 3 and the A's nothing. Standing in, Daniel Mengden, 9-1-2 due up.
Number 33.
First delivery to him on the way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
2 home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Number 22.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. This is line to left. Dickerson is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit.
Piscotty.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
The next 0-2. Gets the outside corner, strike 3. The A's strike for 1 on the solo homer. Bottom of the stepping in and ready for another shot. Colin Moran. He reached on a single in his first try.
One of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. And it's a good start to the inning for the Bucks. It's a leadoff double.
Well, every pitcher gets to start the inning with a fresh slate, and he's out trying to put that last inning behind him. But he's got to be shaking his head right here. A leadoff double on the first pitch, and he's back in trouble again. Things just not going his way right now.
Standing in now, Adam Frazier. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Third inning here, 3-1 our score. Pitch is popped up. Mengden will do this himself, and that's the first out. Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
Now batting, left fielder, Perry.
Riding in once again, Corey Dickerson. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
The last at-bat, Natty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double. So he's quickly into scoring position now with a 2-out double here in the third. And as we check out our Pittsburgh Pirate leaderboard, you can see that he currently sits second best on the team in that category. So striding forward now, Francisco Cervelli. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Softly hit to short. Pinder gonna have to hurry, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Pirates 3 and the A's 1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chris Davis.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And another foul ball. Popped him up. Cervelli moving to his left. And he brings it in on the warning track.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So one away here with the bases empty. And that brings in the big power hitting first baseman, Matt Olson. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. Behind 0-2 now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Grounded to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt.
Now to the plate, Matt Chapman. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. A high fastball is in there.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And it's quickly 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the A's, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Here's Gregory Polanco. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The right fielder, Gregory.
First pitch on its way. And a bouncing ball, foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning.
55.
Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Josh Bell the next to hit. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
The batter, number 44.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Kevin Kramer. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. Ready with the 0-2. And this one gets away. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
In now, Richard Rodriguez. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away.
0-1 for count.
And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Three runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Back to back. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
For Oakland.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Chad.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting, catcher, Josh Fegley.
One gone now, and here's the catcher, Josh Fegley. First delivery to him on the way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Lifted down the line in left. Dickerson is after it, and that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there. 1-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Popped him up. Bell in foul ground. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Standing in, Daniel Mengden comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he takes ball 1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Polanco is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. A's are gone in order. They still trail it here 3-1. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Starling Marte.
Pirates, the center fielder, Starling.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up Colin Moran. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Laureano is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, second baseman.
Stepping up to the plate, Adam Frazier. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. Chapman is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Here's Jurickson Profar. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
But this will be pulled in out there in left center.
22.
Well hit, but a rough out number 1. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Piscotty.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
High in the air out to center field. Marte is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Now batting.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
0-1 the count. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. But the Athletic strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. So here's the cleanup hitter, Corey Dickerson. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Dickerson.
A swing and a ground ball to third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Now batting.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. Yusmeiro Petit takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Francisco Cervelli will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out. Now this is on the ground here for Popar at second. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, the right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Digging in, Gregory Polanco. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, he's 1 for 3. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And that'll bring in the go-ahead run from third. It's now a 4-3 game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Stepping in now, Josh Bell. He swings and grounds it to short. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, number 44.
Coming to the plate now, Kevin Kramer. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch into center field, line drive, base hit, and the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make 1 bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
Edgar Santana will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Edgar
Popped up. Olsen has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. With 6 full, it's the Pirates 5 and the A's 3. Edgar Santana is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 37, Edgar Santana.
Matt Chapman, no hits to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Now a ball hit hard toward first. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, D-Roy, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home. Hard hit toward the holes. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Boy, D-Roy, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Polanco has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Robbie Grossman will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Hitting for Oakland, number 17, Robbie Grossman.
Pulled toward right center field. Polanco on the run. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And there are 2 gone now. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Jurickson Profar. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. On to first, and the A's fail to cash in here as the side is retired. A's strand a couple. They're still down 5-3.
Correct.
Lou Trevino gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Lou Trevino.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Starling Marte. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Trevino, a Pennsylvania native, actually. He was selected in the 11th round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Into the box now, Colin Moran. But this is speared by the first baseman, and they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play.
The second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Digging in now, Adam Frazier. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Davis is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Bucks go down quietly, and it remains 5-3. Striding in for Oakland, Ramon Laureano. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Line toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Now batter.
So stepping in, Stephen Piscotty. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. The Pirates are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale. So if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
The 2-1 home. Taken, strike 2. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They're all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Pirates lead this one in front of the home crowd here at PNC Park in Pittsburgh as you get a look at our line score to this point in the contest. In now, Chris Davis. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one.
Yeah, Matt, and that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
Now pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. Fouled off. Three runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Push softly over toward the right side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
You know, it's funny, the first 2 strikes are for the fans. You're trying to put balls in the seats right there. With 2 strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way, and that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
Matt Olson is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. The A's strand 1. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Ryan Buchter is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 52, Ryan Buchter.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Corey Dickerson. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Corey Dickerson.
He's set. Here it comes. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Davis is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the catcher.
So coming to the plate, Francisco Cervelli. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. The 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Piscotty will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder.
So 2 gone here in the Pittsburgh 8th. And the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next. First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Buchter, a 6'4" lefty. He was taken in the very late rounds back in 2005.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates as they hang on to their 5-3. Next up for the A's, Matt Chapman. He singled his last time up.
The third baseman, Matt.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
And that brings up Chad Pinder. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
The 2-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Slow little grounder left side. On to first, and now the A's are down to their final out.
Now batting, the catcher, Josh Phegley.
Stepping in, Josh Phegley, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Liner towards second. Can he get up and get him? Oh, what a stop on the slide. What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The Buccos rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Richard Rodriguez earns his first win of the season. Edgar Santana takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates. 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Yeah, probably did it then. Oh Lord, what's Fred doing in your mind?
I know, I was going to ask what you're doing on Amanda's mind. Taking him off my shoulder. We're going to bury him in the backyard.
What's that? I'm taking to a hog farm. Shit, we won't find that motherfucker. When that motherfucker